Good evening and welcome to the broadcast. My name is Jose Van Smith and I'm your host for ICIT Rightnowtv, LaPorte County. Fun and community are a huge ingredient to our recipe of success. ICIT is an acronym for Indiana Corporate Industries Technology Incorporated. We're in the business of building new and better communities of the future. We have projects proposed for development in Missoula, Montana, and we're moving forward with some associated and related projects here in the great state of Indiana. Today, we are honored to present to you a special webinar presentation presented by Dr. KENISHA Davis. Dr. KENISHA Davis is a holistic PhD, and her company is Intuitive Wellness, or TUTIVEWELLNESS.com. They're located at 16266 Prince Drive, South Holland, Illinois. They also offer virtual appointments. And again, that contact information would be 1-708-222-7333. That's Dr. KENISHA Davis from info at INTUITIVEWELLNESS.com. And again, we hope that you all enjoy the webinar presentation presented by Dr. KENISHA Davis.
Are you looking for a different type of healthcare to address your chronic inflammation, pain, or hormonal imbalance? At Intuitive Wellness Solutions, we practice something called functional wellness. Functional wellness is concerned with the root cause of healthcare issues, not just symptom management. Consider this. If you had a rock in your shoe that hurt your toe every time you took a step, what would you do? Would you just take an aspirin to relieve the pain? Or would you address the underlying problem and shake out the rock? At our clinic, we're passionate about helping our members remove the rock to become empowered and independent. But first, we're going to help you understand America's healthcare crisis and how the system is failing patients. We'll discuss some of the potential underlying reasons why you're feeling so inflamed. And at the end, we'll give you a fantastic opportunity to come in for a one-on-one consultation to become a member at our clinic. At Intuitive Wellness Solutions, our lead practitioner's name is Dr. KENISHA Davis. KENISHA Davis is an advanced practice registered nurse with over 2 decades of experience. As a fully licensed medical professional, KENISHA can expertly manage all aspects of your case, from ordering lab work and diagnosing diseases to personalized medication management. What sets KENISHA apart is her commitment to understanding the root causes of your symptoms. She believes in offering more natural alternatives and medical-grade supplements whenever possible to foster genuine, lasting healing and a higher quality of life. KENISHA's approach is holistic, considering the whole person, mind, body, and spirit, ensuring that her treatments address the underlying issues rather than just alleviating or masking symptoms. KENISHA is a double board-certified family and psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. With extensive training in functional and holistic medicine, KENISHA discovered her purpose and is passionate about educating and empowering her clients to take control of their health. She's dedicated to helping you break free from excessive medication and illnesses, guiding you towards a more natural path to well-being. There are 5 pillars of health: detoxification, hormones, nutrition, fitness, and mentoring. At our clinic, we customize programs of care for our members to not only uncover the true underlying cause of their health issues, but also to empower them to take control of the pillars of health in an easy-to-follow, individualized manner. Let's explore how these pillars relate to inflammation. What role does inflammation play in creating and perpetuating disease within the body? Inflammation can be acute or chronic. Acute inflammation in response to a twisted ankle or a bug bite generally occurs and resolves relatively quickly as the body eliminates the cause of the problem. Chronic inflammation can last for months or even years as your body struggles to eliminate the root cause of the inflammation. Good examples of this are arthritis, which is inflammation of the joints, or cardiovascular disease, which is inflammation of the arteries. Chronic inflammation plays a central role in some of the most challenging diseases of our time, including rheumatoid arthritis and other autoimmune disorders, cancer, diabetes, depression, asthma, and even Alzheimer's. Signs of chronic inflammation include fatigue or loss of energy, digestive problems like gas, diarrhea, bloating, or constipation, skin problems like eczema or psoriasis, or generally red, blotchy skin, allergies, pain, brain fog, depression, or anxiety, high blood glucose levels, and excess fat around your abdomen. Diabetes, hormonal imbalances, and stubborn weight gain are also impacted by inflammation. Addressing the root cause of these conditions, not just the symptoms, is important. Nutrition plays a major role in creating or reducing chronic inflammation. Foods like sugar, trans fat, refined carbohydrates, artificial sweeteners, and alcohol, just to name a few, are all well-known inflammatory foods. Incredibly, your gut's intestinal lining covers more than 4,000 square feet, larger than a tennis court. When working properly, this huge absorptive surface forms a tight barrier that controls what gets into the bloodstream. An unhealthy gut, whether from stress, chronic inflammation, infections, autoimmunity, and certain foods, may have damaged or widened junctions that allow partially digested food, toxins, and bacteria through, triggering systemic inflammation, changes in the gut microbiome, and other health concerns. This is known as heightened intestinal permeability, or leaky gut. Studies show that leaky gut is associated with autoimmune diseases such as lupus or MS, chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, arthritis, allergies, asthma, acne, obesity, and even mental illness. Leaky gut can be repaired, but there's no one anti-inflammatory diet that will suit everyone. It's also important to consider food sensitivities, which are very different than food allergies. Food sensitivities are more chronic, less acute, and often more difficult to diagnose because of delayed reactions. The offending food may not cause a reaction for up to 3 days. At our clinic, we utilize advanced blood work and a detox to customize a person's diet and ensure they feel the best they can. Let's talk briefly about exercise. This is not exercise. Well, maybe for the dog. Exercise is a key habit for reducing inflammation. Just 20 minutes a day of moderate exercise has been shown to decrease the inflammatory response and can protect against many chronic conditions. If you're already sick, however, exercising can be difficult, and too much of the wrong type of exercise can exacerbate hormonal imbalances. At our clinic, we focus on helping members understand the right type of exercise for their body. More is not always better. Another major factor in reducing chronic inflammation is controlling stress. Physical stress, like car accidents or old injuries, can cause both acute and chronic pain and inflammation. Emotional stress is firmly linked to health issues. Emotional stress is known to negatively influence blood sugar levels in diabetics, thyroid hormone levels, and suppress the immune system. Research shows us that daily activities such as meditating, praying, or journaling not only reduce stress, but can deactivate the genes that trigger chronic inflammation. Electronic stress from our constant attachment to technology can cause issues with our circadian rhythm or wake-sleep patterns. There is increasing evidence that disruption of the circadian rhythm can boost inflammation and lead to certain cancers, autoimmunity, metabolic dysfunction, and mood disorders like anxiety or depression. Because of its relationship to detoxification and inflammation, you need to be very concerned about chemical stress. The skin is a giant sponge, absorbing everything it comes in contact with, from household cleaners to pesticides to beauty products to the additives in tap water. Unfortunately, there's little federal regulation to protect consumers from hormone-disrupting chemicals and carcinogens. Our bodies are designed to handle stress, but there comes a point where a person's body is overwhelmed and chronically inflamed from the stress. It's important to build your body back up so you can better manage all types of stress. Hormones are chemical messengers that travel throughout the body, coordinating complex processes like growth, behavior, metabolism, and fertility. Look over this list of just a few of the known hormones. Even tiny imbalances can dramatically impact the way you feel. Hormone imbalances and their associated weight gain can cause and worsen chronic inflammation. If you suffer from a hormonal imbalance that causes stubborn weight gain, the distribution of body fat can provide clues to the type of imbalance, although proper hormone testing is crucial to determine the true cause. Estrogen is an important hormone for both men and women. If imbalanced, it will cause extra body fat around the hips and upper thighs. Estrogen dominance, where there's more estrogen than progesterone, can occur throughout a woman or man's life, but is especially common during menopause. Blood sugar imbalances, like in diabetes, can also trigger estrogen issues. Estrogen issues can also occur when a person is exposed to certain chemicals commonly found in beauty products, and if their body cannot detoxify properly. The same way we transform chemicals to clear them out of our body through methylation is the same way we transform excess hormones like estrogen. As a result of poor methylation, chemicals and hormones can build up, triggering inflammation and inflammatory conditions such as fibroids, PCOS, and even cancer. Interestingly, estrogen can have both anti- and pro-inflammatory roles, depending on what else is going on in the body. This is again why it's so important to look at the body as a whole, not just as an individual marker. Cortisol is a steroid hormone that regulates a wide range of processes throughout the body, including metabolism and the immune response. It also has a very important role in helping the body respond to stress and inflammation. But chronic inflammation means a constant secretion of cortisol. Chronically high cortisol levels can cause weight gain, especially around the belly. It will also cause fatigue, depression, trouble concentrating, and blood pressure issues. Excess cortisol is also associated with a low level of thyroid hormones, which typically results in difficulty losing weight, chronic infections, fatigue, and a wide variety of other conditions that may further compound the effects of inflammation. Thyroid is a hormone of great interest to many of our patients, as we see many people with hypo or hyperthyroidism. Hypothyroid issues can cause fatigue, chronic pain, weight gain all over, thinning hair, cognitive problems, insomnia, and generally make you feel terrible. Conventional medicine's approach is to medicate thyroid patients with a synthetic thyroid replacement hormone. But this approach does not address the underlying reason why someone isn't producing enough thyroid hormone. 90% of hypothyroid causes are due to an autoimmune disorder. That's when the body's immune system attacks its own tissue, mostly one called Hashimoto's. With an autoimmune disorder, there are many natural ways to calm the immune system and better manage the condition. These are just some of the things we look at when considering the true underlying cause of a member's health issues. It's probably becoming pretty clear why you've struggled to get answers in the conventional system, but let's take a moment to discuss how America's healthcare system is truly handcuffing both patients and practitioners. Imagine a sink is overflowing and water is spilling all over the floor. Conventional healthcare runs down the hall, grabs a mop, and starts to mop up the floor. When the blood pressure goes up, a patient is prescribed high blood pressure medicine. When cholesterol is up, they get a statin. When they can't sleep, they're prescribed a sleep drug. Meanwhile, the sink is still overflowing because nobody has turned off the faucet. In the US, we spend more than $400 billion a year on pharmaceutical drugs, more than any other country. And while some of these drugs are life-saving, of course, many come with serious side effects, for which patients are prescribed more drugs. In fact, senior citizens fill between 9 to 13 scripts a year, taking an average of 5 to 7 drugs at a time. The conventional approach to inflammation is medication, rest, and surgery when other options don't work. Your doctor may prescribe corticosteroids, which is cortisone or prednisone, but long-term use of these drugs can cause diabetes, high blood pressure, weight gain, osteoporosis, and more. All the problems that will just create more inflammation. We throw money and prescriptions at health problems, and it's not making us any healthier. Among high-income countries, we rank worst in terms of health outcomes, equity, and quality, and we have the highest rate of death due to medical error. Physicians on average see their patients in 15-minute blocks, sometimes double booked, because primary care physicians are paid both by their employers and insurance companies, mostly in a per-visit model. They have one eye on you and one eye on the clock. The system rewards doctors who see patients in bulk. We want to make it clear that we're not bashing these medical doctors. They are, in general, very passionate and care deeply about patients. We're concerned about the system they must operate in. Insurance reimburses for the system we just described, but it very often does not cover the things that common sense tells us creates and ensures health. It doesn't pay for a real education on how to manage your own condition. It doesn't help pay for healthy, wholesome foods. It usually doesn't pay for a gym membership. Insurance also heavily dictates what can and cannot be done to help a patient. One of the most common phone calls we get at our clinic is from new members who had blood work done and were told everything was normal. Being told you're normal when you feel terrible is so frustrating, but here is why it happens. The blood markers reference range is defined as the values that 95% of the normal population falls within. And that range is determined by collecting data from all of the lab's results. But you don't get your blood work done because it's a beautiful sunny day and you feel awesome. You get it drawn because you feel terrible. So normal is based on an unhealthy population. Functional wellness has tighter ranges that are based on studies of people who feel great and have no health issues. In functional wellness, we also test more of different lab markers. At Intuitive Wellness Solutions, one of our core philosophies relates to why versus what. Conventional medicine is worried about what you have: hypothyroidism, diabetes, hypertension. At our clinic, we know a proper diagnosis matters, but we're also concerned with why someone has that problem. To get onto the path to wellness, it's important to treat the whole person with a clearly defined path. Let's discuss getting started with Intuitive Wellness Solutions. Everyone always has so many questions about what we do, so we start you off with a free 15-minute consultation. We want to make sure that we're a good fit for what you need and that you're a good fit for our programs. We want to learn more about what you're going through, what your goals are, and begin to uncover what other practitioners have missed in the past. We can also answer any questions you have at this time. If you are a good fit for our clinic, we will then schedule your initial practitioner appointment. This appointment can be done in person or on Zoom. Typically, this appointment is $287, but because you've received so much pre-education by watching our webinar and doing the free phone call, it is discounted to just $87. If your spouse or significant other needs our help too, we block off a longer appointment time and do both of your wellness consultations together for $134. There are a couple of reasons why we do this initial wellness evaluation for only $87, as $87 does not begin to cover our practitioner's time. The first reason is that we want to remove any financial barriers for you coming in to see if we're a good fit for what you need. You will be the only patient on the practitioner's calendar for that hour. They will come prepared for your specific case, and all of their focus will be on you. $87 reserves your spot. There are a couple of rules for the appointment. Come on time and complete your paperwork in advance. Additionally, for your wellness evaluation, we ask that you bring your spouse or significant other to the appointment, even if they aren't being seen as a potential member. There is so much information sharing and decision making in that first appointment that it is crucial to have your spouse present, as it's hard to go back later and relay it all to them. So we ask that you not only bring them to the consultation, but also have them watch this webinar beforehand, so we can dive right into discussing your case in specifics at the appointment. Common questions. The first is, do you take insurance? No, insurance does not cover what we do. Insurance covers the conventional system, which, as you already know, does not have the answers you need. The second is this affordable? Yes. We work with many different types of people, from retirees and single parents. If this is a good fit for you, we will find a way to make it work for your budget. Another question is the diet weird or the exercise hard? Absolutely not. We believe in teaching people sustainable habits they can practice their entire lives. Nothing weird, we promise. Do you have to be local? Well, we're located in South Holland, Illinois, but we work with people long distance all the time. We urge you to stop procrastinating and come in for this initial consultation. Most people spend months, if not years, pondering major life choices before taking action. What is lost in the downtime is a more vibrant, healthy life. Submit your contact information using the form on our website, and our team will be in touch to book your consultation. Thank you for watching.
Welcome back to the broadcast. We're glad you voted for Chad Denham. Chad Denham is a candidate for the Trail Creek Township Council member. This petition is brought to you by Citizen Committee to elect Chad Denham to Trail Creek Township Board Membership Councilman. Good luck, Chad, going forward. Y'all give him your support. Chad Denham for Trail Creek Township Council membership. Again, I'd like to welcome you all back to the broadcast. I'm Brother Jose Van Smith. I'm your host. Today we are honored to bring you a presentation from Dr. Davis. Dr. Davis is the founder and CEO of Intuitive Wellness Solutions. And we're looking forward to having her as a special guest on the broadcast in the near future. We also would like to add, I did meet with the Honorable Mayor of Michigan City, Dwayne Perry, and we have extended an invitation for him to come on the show, and so we are looking forward to having him on the air to address his constituency throughout Michigan City in the near future. Again, we're looking forward to having a Honorable Dwayne Perry, Mayor of Michigan City, as a special guest on the broadcast. Announcing his candidacy for re-election. We also would like to share some insight on ICIT. ICIT is the acronym for Indiana Corporate Industries Technology Incorporated. ICIT we are in fact community developers of affordable, low, moderate, and high-end residential properties. We are tooling up to go national. Actually, we are international in scope, but the way that we're developing our approach is similar to how you eat an elephant, one bite at a time. And so initially, we are working on developing our national infrastructure. And this is kind of an outline of our national organization structure chart. We are divided. We have 4 divisions to ICIT, nationwide organization, which is the Midwest Division, the Eastern Division. Actually, the Midwest Division would be based, our headquarters would be based in Chicago for our national corporate operations, corporate HQ. For the Eastern Division, our the international headquarters will actually be developed in Washington, D.C. In the Southern Division, our divisional office there would be in Atlanta, with a regional office in Houston. And in the Western Division, we will the divisional office would be based in Los Angeles, with regional offices in Denver and Seattle. So stay tuned for more information about how we are, how we're moving forward. Our motto is building a brighter future today. That's what we do at ICIT. We're in the people business. We are developers of affordable, low, moderate, and high-end residential campuses. Rightnowtv is a subsidiary or a means of giving back to our constituents, to the city, to the county of LaPorte, actually the state of Indiana, the county of LaPorte, and the city of Michigan City, as well as the city of LaPorte. Entering the negotiations with the Economic Development Commission, Economic Development Corporation of Michigan City, as well as the Regional Development Company, the RDC, which has a new coverage area. They're actually expanding their services into the great state of Illinois, which is remarkable. Which will actually complement our corporation moving forward, being that we will be relocating to develop our interim executive offices in the Midwest, in the hub of the Midwest, which is the downtown greater metropolitan area loop of Chicago, the International Business District. So, yeah, to find out more about that, y'all stay tuned, or you can email us or write us at ICIT, P.O. Box 542, Michigan City, Indiana, 46361. That's ICIT, P.O. Box 542, Michigan City, Indiana. Now, the Right Now TV again is our public access channel and contribution to our constituents moving forward. We broadcast here in LaPorte County on Comcast Channel 99, Mondays at 4 p.m. and Thursdays at 6 p.m. And for those of you who don't happen to have Comcast, you can log in to our YouTube video channel at www.icit-in.org. That's www.icit-in.org. And we will be more than, and tune into and log into our video channel to keep up and to follow our broadcast from Montana, as well as our broadcast here in Indiana. I believe the actual count is 25 productions filmed out of Missoula Community Media Resource, or MCAT, and the other the top 50 would be broadcast here in the great state of Indiana. ICIT is an industrial corporation. We are developing multi-residential campuses in the great state of Montana, as well as here in the great state of Indiana. So yeah, to learn more about these new developments going forward in our architectural plans, you can write us, you can email us, or you can even call me at my office phone number, which is 219-214-1958. That's 219-214-1958. And our motto here is, if you like what we do, tell others. If you don't, tell me. We want to be the first to know. We have been serving the Michigan City, LaPorte County community and region for some 12 years on Alco Television Studios. And it is our pleasure to be of service to you. We are again tooling up to develop affordable, first-class, multi-residential campuses throughout Northwest Indiana. Okay, these are proposed construction projects, planned unit developments that was prepared by our architect, Mr. Roger Potres from DH2W Inc., who has provided us with excellence in architectural design and engineering. We want to thank him for his service. That's DH2W Inc. We also would like to add here, it's never too late, okay, to stop actually, it's never too late to fight hate. Okay, hate is a menace to our society that we can do without. Okay, hate benefits no one. It's worse than cancer. It will destroy you mentally, physically, spiritually, internally. Okay, and everyone you encounter and everybody you meet. Hate is symbolic to a person walking around with horns on their head. And when you see a person like that, I mean, it's not something that really inspires you or that would draw you, but more or less, but maybe it should serve to cause alarm, okay, and to let you know, to make you aware of the fact that, hey, you're in bad company, okay, because you can't in life, you're either right or wrong. You're either good or bad. You love or hate. Okay, and I see it. We vigorously fight hate. And to learn more about this, contact SPLC, the Southern Poverty Law Center, and learn more about fighting hate. You can reach them by logging on to www.splccenter.org. That's www.splcenter.org. That's the Southern Poverty Law Center. Join us in this fight against hate. Okay? The only thing that defeats hate is love. Okay? We at ICIT love what we do, and we love who we're doing it for. We're here to serve you. We're here to provide you with with jobs. We're here to create economies. We're here to stimulate tax bases. We're builders of communities, rural, urban, suburban, nationwide. In fact, this is a part about this is the top priority on our agenda, is tooling up to serve you better. Little background information on ICIT Right Now TV, digital media. Right Now TV, LaPorte County, is brought to you on Comcast Cable Channel 99, Mondays at 4, Thursdays at 6. The dialogue, we have a dialogue, which today we are honored to bring you a special broadcast presentation from Dr. Davis from Intuitive Wellness Solutions. And we hope that you are that you are enlightened, encouraged, inspired, and that we can tune in because stay tuned to our broadcast, because we are anticipating having a distinguished doctor who is a founder and CEO of Intuitive Wellness Solutions, a great source with the wealth of knowledge on how to keep you healthy the natural way. So we want to thank her for her service. That's Dr. Davis from Intuitive Wellness Solutions. We also would like to give a shout out to our good friends over at Choices. Choices, from handcuffs to cufflinks. Okay? Y'all give them a call over there if you at 219-977-3547. And as for Mr. Lark, that's Choices. Choices, from handcuffs to cufflinks. They have a new facility. Well, they have just moved into the Hope. It was the Hope Community Center on the west side of Michigan City. So if to get the kids involved in some constructive activities in the community, so that they can learn how to participate and be a part of their community through organizations such as Choices. Choices, from handcuffs to cufflinks. We want to thank Mr. Lark for his service to the community. We want to also thank Pastor Hurt. Pastor Hurt has been a pioneer in supporting our youth. And again, we want to thank him for his service to our community. Hammers, food and drink. Okay. Next time you get with your group and you want to go out and have a great time and a great meal, stop by Hammers Food and Drink, located at 2134 East US Highway 20, on the corner there. So that's Hammers Food and Drink. The number there, you can call Ken or the Hammer, Ken Larson, at 219-879-0760. That's Hammers Food and Drink. Fabulous facility. For great food, great time, great spirits. Stop by Hammers and let them know you heard about them on Right Now TV, LaPorte County. Again, they also have carryouts. So you give them a call. You can call them at 219-879-0760 and ask to speak to Ken, the Hammer Larson. We want to thank them for their service to our community, and we wish them the very best going forward. and continued success. I'd like to also give a shout out to our good friends over at RS Physical Therapy. RS Physical Therapy, they are located at 3710 Franklin Boulevard. Actually, they're right across from the Horizon Bank, and they're right next to O'Reilly's Auto Parts. So yeah, if you've got some issues or you need rehabilitation, stop by RNS Physical Therapy. Ask for Dr. Sarah Patel and let them know you heard about them on Right Now TV, LaPorte County. They're new here, and we like to give them extend them our support. And also, if you feel out of whack and they will help you get back in shape. From rehabilitation to if you get from injuries, medical injuries, a great source for all body parts. No, seriously, RS Physical Therapy. Again, located at 3710 Franklin Boulevard. Stop by there, show them some love. Give them your support. Chipotle, okay? Chipotle is now hiring. All right, a great place to work, okay? If you're looking for a job, and they do also speak Espanol. Say heavily Espanol. So, yeah, but if you, for our young people, you're looking for a job, that, a good paying job, and also in a safe, wholesome environment, contact Chipotle. They're located here in Michigan City. And again, you let them know you heard about them on Right Now TV, LaPorte County. Chipotle is now hiring. We want to also acknowledge our good friends over at Bubble Time. Bubbles they have an extensive array of ice cream, mini pancakes, waffle sticks, bubble waffles. They have milk tea, fruit tea, frappes, fruit refreshers, smoothies, and shakes. So stop by Bubble Time for your next. If you've got one of the little ones and you really want to give them give them a good bash, a splash for their birthday, a nice treat, consider Bubble Time. Bubble Time. For all occasions, not just for birthdays and parties, but for just a nice place to go out and have a nice treat. Treat yourself to Bubbles. It's Bubble Time at 5360 Franklin Street in Michigan City, Indiana. And the number there is 219-221-6579. That's 219-221-6579. Bubble Time, Michigan City, Indiana. We also would just like to share this perspective with you all, our viewing audience, on our mission statement. ICIT 501c3 is the acronym for Indiana Corporate Industries Technology, Inc. We are a 501c3 public benefit corporation. ICIT is committed and dedicated to serving Americans with disabilities, senior citizens. We are charitable, educational media, broadcasting media. We're community developers, and we are an extensive revitalization. advocacy, intervention, referral, fair housing, new construction, employment opportunities, and supportive services. Since 2013, serving as a nonprofit membership-based community developer. Our fundamental objective and primary goal is to develop and maintain affordable, low, moderate, and high-end multi-residential campuses and properties, and to provide sustainable employment opportunities. So if you're looking for that better position, if you're looking for a better job, hey, consider ICIT. Okay, that's a great place to work, and the opportunity for advances are unlimited. Our official policy position and top priority places great emphasis and will remain steadfast to building high quality, first class, affordable, low, moderate, and high-end housing facilities and provisions which will provide a better standard of living with essential project amenities, safety and security resources, and personnel will be on proper location. So all of our facilities, all of our campuses are secure. We're not having it, okay? So if y'all want to be messy, go somewhere else. We don't need your business. We're in the quality business, okay? We're here for Americans with disabilities, for our seniors. We're here to help provide charitable, educational, broadcast media that inspires you and motivates you, okay? We're a next level media. So if you've got a talent, or you know someone with talent, or you've got a child that you can't quite figure out, unleash that talent. All right? To spend time with them, okay? Take them to the library. We've got a fabulous library here in Michigan City. We've got a children's library that's state-of-the-art equipment. In fact, they've state-of-the-art throughout our library. It's a breath of fresh air. Okay, go get out and feed your brain. Okay, and expand your horizons. All right, broaden your horizons. Go to the library. Read a book. Okay, do some research. Create, recreate, develop, design, imagine. Okay, and collaborate. Learn Kool-Aid make friends in this world, y'all. Okay, I've heard criticism about people being from different places, different demographics. Hey, you know what? This is our country, okay? Anywhere in America, from coast to coast, from sea to sea, all right, is my home. All right? I'm from here. I didn't come here. And that's a fact. So, I am comfortable wherever I plant my feet. All right? And I want to admonish, and inspire, and encourage our young people to aim high. Shoot for the moon. If you land amongst the stars, you're still on high ground. But we are Americans over here. Okay? And we do pledge allegiance to Old Glory. All right, we are one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So y'all get that through your skull, okay? If you don't know anything else in this world, understand that people make the world go round, okay? United we stand, divided we fall, and teamwork makes the dream work. we would like to, also invite you all who may not have a church home just to stop by St. Stancis. I think I got that right. No. I did a sign recently there at St. Stancis. It's a beautiful church. And it's a lot of history here. So if you guys and gals and families don't have a church home or a place of worship, consider St. Stancis. Okay? Get out and go and give God some praise. We also would like to, again, acknowledge our good friends over at the economic development. Our good friends over at the Economic Development Corporation of Michigan City. They put together a fabulous building economic success together, and we are following that path. They can count us in, okay? Because we're going to develop our flagship operation here in LaPorte County. Our company originated here in LaPorte. Actually, it was inspired and incorporated in the state of Indiana through our contribution and our dedication and commitment to service here, right here in Michigan City. So yeah, we do have a vested interest in developing here. And if I really had my way, I would tear that housing authority mess down like last year. Okay, because we deserve it. Y'all deserve better. Okay, and at ICIT, we're gonna give you the quality. Okay. We're Americans, man. We're not second. We don't settle for less when the best ain't taken. Now, this is how we do it. And I see it. We put you first. Okay. We'd like to give a shout out to our good friend, Commander Steve Moore, over at the Wall Gang. Stop by there. To our POWs and MIAs. We will never forget to our fallen comrades, the Wall Gang. And right across from Moore's Auto Repair. If you've got some issues with muffler or you just, the home of the junkyard dog, stop by there or give Moore a call at 219-872-3738. That's Moore Auto Repair, home of the junkyard dog. And let them know you heard about him on Rightnowtv LaPorte County. And I'm sure they'll help you. They can resolve any issues you may have with your car and automobile. We've got extensive architectural plans. This is just a small snapshot of the big picture blueprints that we have invested extensively in developing our properties here, right here in LaPorte County, in the city of Michigan City. So look out for that. Tune in to our broadcast to learn more about the new developments at ICIT. Right now, at ICIT, the developers of affordable, low, moderate, and high-end properties throughout Hammond, Gary, Michigan City, and South Bend, Indiana. Actually, we have this is our 10-year proposal. Proposal for Northwest Indiana new construction plan unit development projects. We're working with Skylar York over here in Michigan City in their planning department. We'll be cooperating with the with the Regional Development Authority, as well as economic development. Well, we have the funding, the resources, the forethought. Okay, right now we're just we're connecting the dots. So yeah, now it's a good time to roll up your sleeves and get involved. Okay, we'd love to have you on our team. Again, and we'd like to give a shout out to our Indiana State Representative, Pat Boyd. Pat Boyd, we want to thank you for your contribution and your service to our constituents throughout the great state of Indiana, down there at the state legislature. You know, she's a real powerhouse, and she's been there from day one, boots on the ground, fighting for us. We commend you, State Rep. Pat Boyd, Indiana State Representative. Y'all got any concerns or issues, y'all give her a call. We'd like to give a shout out to Kohl's. Kohl's, y'all stop by Kohl's. They got a fabulous array of fashions coming out for this fall. I do want to bring a young man, the DENZEL Dean would like to come on and say a word or give a shout out to his loved ones. So we're going to allow DENZEL a moment. DENZEL, have a seat. You're on the air. Introduce yourself.
My name is DENZEL Dean, from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm here with my grandpa, and I just want to say I thank my family for me, and I'm proud of my grandpa for what he do, and yeah, I'm just focused on self-growth and self-development.
Anyone in particular you like to give a shout out to?
I love my mom. Like, I shout out to my mom. And shout out to my dad. He taught me a lot of things in this world also. And shout out to my grandma. My grandma, she took care of the family a lot. So I appreciate that. And yeah.
All right. Okay, great. Super. Anything, last word you want to say to the young people?
Just be yourself and, just keep growing and stay focused and just discipline yourself.
Amen. Well, I want to thank you for that, Denzel. That's the next generation. And we wish you the best going forward. I'm going to have to wrap this up, but I want to thank you for coming on our broadcast. Give me 1 second here. And there we have it. You know, out of the mouth of babes, I just want to say to our young people, aim high, shoot for the moon. If you land amongst the stars, you're still on high ground. If you have a talent, if you want to come on and get that next level exposure, feel free to give me a call. My number, I'm accessible. You can call me or you can call the office. My number is 219-214-1958. That's 219-214-1958. Or you can write us at ICIT, P.O. Box 542, Michigan City, Indiana. That's 46361. And again, I want to thank you all for tuning into the broadcast. We wish you the best going forward. I do want to leave you with a brief invocation. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we are absent one from another. Amen. We want to thank the team at Alco Television Studios for the great work that they've done in bringing us quality presentations such as Right Now TV LaPorte County. And we wish them continued success going forward. Shout out to Andy, Kevin, Lee, and Drew. Hey, they've got a great team here, and they work their ABS off to provide you with quality broadcast journalism and broadcast presentation throughout our county, and a true credit to our state. We thank the team over at Alco Television Studios. And again, we thank you all for tuning into our broadcast. And remember, a closed mouth can't get fed. Don't get fed in this world. We have not because we ask not.